Says I'm offline. Says I'm offline. No, wait, okay. Maybe we're finally online. Okay, alright. Well, hello everyone. Not sure what happened the first time I tried to go online. I just it didn't show up properly. So here we are back. I've reset my internet, so hopefully it will be going a little bit smoother. And of course, we had our live stream earlier tonight. It was actually exciting, which is kind of surprising, because I was pretty certain that we were just not going to get really anything this month. But as it turns out, we did get some good stuff. So that's exciting. And now we're just going to be playing a little bit of Brave Exvius. Just a bit, though. Not too much. We're basically going to be going through the event that is currently happening. The Exploration event is up, and I have not been doing it yet. I haven't even really been talking much about the Final Fantasy III event because I don't find the Jumanji crossover that interesting. Nor do I find the Final Fantasy III event that interesting. But, you know, it's half stamina, and we need as much Lapis as we can get our hands on, so... we have to summon a thing. Okay. Who should we bring? I suppose it doesn't really matter. We're not doing this for bonus, we are doing this for glory. So, there we go. We'll take our glory team. Also, there's a Hearthstone card revealed right away here. I usually like the remake or the exploration events of old Final Fantasies. They're usually pretty well done. Yay, currency. Oh yeah, I guess I should be hitting them a little bit more so we can get our summon gauge up. Also, there is a little bit of a bug reported with this currently. Basically, there are some missions that do not proc properly. I've heard that re-downloading the data essentially fixes this, but... yeah, just if you're having problems, all I can say is just re-download the data. You should be fine. Oh no, I forgot I had a REM here. Always nice. Oh look, we even have enough for a summon already. Easy, easy. Yeah, you go, Rem. Show them who's boss. The only thing is that they've become a little bit too standard doing a lot of this stuff now. Like, in general, it just feels a little bit too easy. But, you know, free stuff is free stuff. Oh. Well, it's very rarely the closest door. Cool room. This is probably the right way. No, it's the right way indeed. I'll take all of that stuff and just keep moving. I do want to use a summon now. If it is, I think it's only the hard missions that are bugged. The easy missions work perfectly fine. How'd it go, Tifa? You beat up enemies that were very underleveled compared to us. More currency. That's how we get out of here. Sure, why not? Probably not super great quality equipment. The hard missions were bugged. Yes, I've heard from a couple of people who have already done it that the use magic and summon the magic and summon related ones just aren't working properly. It's a thing. Well, we can't have things. That was seriously difficult. I have a feeling this won't be much more difficult. Nah, not really. Not really difficult. Okay, this is easy mode, but I have a feeling that hard mode even won't be more difficult than this. I mean, if it worked perfectly fine for you, then no worries. I just know that it's been causing some people trouble. Really quickly, I'm just going to pop over to Hearthstone. I just want to see what the new card is. Mossy Horror. A neutral 6-mana minion. Battle Cry, destroy all other minions with 2 attack or less. Ooh! It's not an elemental. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna have to think. Look, actually, read that card later. Alright, we got that done. Well, we'll see if we can get the more difficult version done. So we have to beat Une with the Limit Burst and the other guy with Magic. And go with only 5 units. The 5-unit one is the more important one, honestly. So we don't need any help. We can do this on our own, I would think. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to do this. Oh, whoops. I guess we're going to see this again. So yeah, a pretty exciting night in Brave Exvius, to be honest. I was looking at... pretty excited about the new banner. Pretty excited about Volca. I think in general, it's a pretty good night. Pretty good night for Brave Exvius. Pretty good night for all kinds of things. Wonder how tough these guys are. Oh wow, it survived. This might be bad. Ow. I mean, really not that bad, except Tifa got kind of stoned. Honestly, I thought Vincent would do a little bit better than that. It's not a big deal. The only one who was in any real danger of dying there was Rem. And it was just because I didn't want to use MP. Rem's just going to keep hitting them for a bit. Come on. Get around the corner, Laswell. Alright, well, this time we'll try a little bit harder. There you go. We tried a little bit harder. This rate we'll have plenty of limit bursts to hit our enemies with. Need like one more fight to just make sure that everything's charged up. Ooh, Deathclaw. Ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah, no siree, friend. You will not survive this day. Excellent. Easy peasy. So Une we gotta beat with the Limit Burst, and Doga we gotta beat with Magic. Okay. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna use Vincent to kill. Come on, hurry up, you guys. You're standing in the way of me getting CG Folka. Not really, but eh. Gotta have some kind of story. Hello, Catalyst Puppet. You have indeed made it. We are going to murderfy this guy. By the way, do you think my Rem has enough MP? Do you think 15, like almost 1600 MP is enough? Because apparently it's not. Let's not take any chances with this. I think we did it. I think we beat him. I think we beat him. Yep, come on, Une. You're next. I don't think you have quite enough MP. Needs more. Yeah, I really do. That 1850 MP is the last parameter mission I'm missing. Middlemore should do it. God, I love the Rue emotes. They are so cute. Alright, so we gotta kill this one with a Limit Burst. Thankfully, we have a few Limit Bursts that can help us get there. Alright, so hit that. Actually, no, that's it. That's goodbye. Wow, holy shit. I was kind of expecting, you know, needing a little bit more there, but Jesus. Cool. Well, I guess thanks for showing up, Une and Doga. Your memory will not be forgotten. Because there wasn't really anything to remember in the first place. Oh my god, he's so cruel. I will take that 5% trust Moogle. That will go very wonderful for my new CG unit. There you go. Done. All the missions done. No problem. So there is definitely a bug that some people are having with the hard mode, but we had no problem. The other thing that is noteworthy tonight is we got our, I believe it's the app version, the FF Portal app, was running some kind of promotion where if they got so many tweets or whatever, people essentially doing things. Man, lots of stuff popping up on YouTube tonight. Okay. We got, I believe, just one regular ticket, about 3 million gil? I think it's 3 million gil, which is great. One select a unit ticket, as well as, you know, some stamina pots. Just general nice stuff to be gifted. I have no problems. And, you know, I've been saving some of my resources for potentially whatever unit was coming next. So I am definitely ready. MP and Spirit, I'm ready for that. Not to mention having just a freaking boatload of arena tickets to spend, too. So I am very, very ready for CG Water Veritas whenever she wants to show up next week. But we know it's Tuesday. Alright, let's do some of this because we want to try and get maps. Super hate the map hunting thing, but it's a thing, so we'll do it. Ooh, hello bonus unit. It seems like we're at the part of the month where everyone's stopped farming the Final Fantasy III event. And this is when I have a little bit of awkwardness because I'm not sure if I want to leave up, or if I should leave up my Refia. I assume I should leave up my Refia till the end, but you never know. Let's kill Luneth. Oh, maybe Luneth will survive. Nope, Luneth didn't survive. He gave it his best shot. Oops, not quite Deathclaws yet. I mean, really, all we want is Luneth for the bonus. We don't need Luneth for anything other than the bonus. So how is everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you found something to be excited about. As we've been getting a little bit, the FF3 event was definitely wind out of my sails, and while I do love the half stamina event, it does feel like I have to just do more runs of this, which I'm not super excited about because it's pretty repetitive. So I've been feeling a little bit down on Brave Exvius between that and just complete arena fatigue. Just don't want to play arena any week that isn't a super week. We didn't get a map, did we? No, but we got a lot of bonus currency. Okay, Scott shafted on global, no change there. JP News is hype for me though, cool. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear some people getting hype for, you know, the stuff that's coming up. Because I think it is hype. I think it's cool that we are going to be getting that, oh, that was a bad edge. I think it's cool that we're getting Xenogears. I think Xenogears will be a really big crossover for us. I'm farming on the FF10, and want to get more tickets to save for Nicol. That is a definite good plan you have there. Nicol is, CG Nicol is a absolute worthy unit worth saving for. I mean, thankfully this month, I have to say, I just got lucky. Getting my Refia, I had hopes to get Refia, but I was very unhappy to get, or I would have been okay just getting regular bonus units, but I needed some bonus units to make this a little less painful. Getting Refia was just kind of a nice bonus. And I didn't have to spend too many tickets, which is always the big thing with me. CG Nicol is, oh, worthy. I mean, I get by perfectly fine without CG Nicol, but I can understand. Some people want him for really badly. I mean, next week is exciting now. I mean, it was exciting before, but looking at the start of next week, I'm really excited for a lot of stuff. For one thing, the new Gundam series has started and it looks like a lot of fun. 2, Persona 5, the animation is starting. Ah, beautiful. Next up, we got CG Folka coming out. That is exciting. That is the unit I have wanted the most out of I think every possible unit that is on my radar that I know is a thing, maybe. She is definitely one of the ones I want the most. So that's good news. And then the Hearthstone expansion launches next week, which means, you know, a ton of fucking annoying cards are rotating out. I cannot wait for like Ice Block as well as the Jade cards, all of that crap to get rotated out. Gonna be a new exciting thing, except for the fact that Q Block exists. Once I get him, I can calm down. I need to get him to be complete. Well, remember that even if you don't get him, eventually Global will get the UOC tickets. Ooh, lots of bonus units. Also, a tradition with me in this Final Fantasy III event, every time I'm playing it, gotta kill a Luna. Just gotta kill him. I mean, it's what he does. So just gotta, you know, let him loose. And he's dead. Volca actually looked good. The little water sprite things are really cute. So far I can, like her appearance, her character and story makes me a little... Well, we will see what her story event is like. It is definitely a story event that I will probably pay more attention to. I normally just skip through the story stuff and then really don't get a chance to go back to it later. Well, remember, guys, remember you need 2. Any 5-star base unit nowadays, you need 2 of them. 1 is not enough. Oh, I feel like my eye's a little lazy today. She's interested in Nicole and apparently knows she's related to him. Well, you know, I mean, it's kind of like Game of Thrones. Like, I don't know what Lapis's... Okay, there we go. I don't know what Lapis is, the world of Lapis is really like. I mean, maybe Lapis is just, you know, okay with that kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe they're big fans of the really creepy stuff on Rule 34. Maybe they're, you know, into that kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe it's like Game of Thrones where, you know, Cersei and her brother are just going to go at it. On the other hand, all the girls want to get into Nicole. All the girls are into Nicole. Except for Lid, who is kind of into creepy old men. That I'm less okay with. Getting lots of opinions on the old YouTube. It looks like some people are going out. I mean, Catalyst Puppet, comme ci, comme ça. You know, it's basically the exact same thing. Whether, and, you know, maybe they want to be into Nicole in a really weird way, too. You know, I'm not going there. I don't need to. I have for that. I still haven't gotten a map for this, though. This is the map where you get 1% trust Moogles. I still have not gotten a map. for this yet. It really annoys the ever-loving crap out of me. Unless there's a different way to get them and I just don't know about it. So let's show these off, because maybe you're interested. This is the Jumanji crossover, or as I like to call it, the Why Did They Do This crossover. You can basically get some extra stuff from Star Quartz to 1% Trust Moogles to Super Chris, I think they are. I mean, typically I find... Wait, I can just do this. Typically I find that it is... 4-star tickets don't ever work. I would just save everything. If you have a clear goal, ever in Brave Exvius, if you know that you have a very clear and distinct unit you want, just save everything. Unless it's a Mog King, in which case you have to get some bonus units to make it less of a horrible thing. Okay, I haven't done this one yet, so I don't know what we get for doing this one. I have never had any luck with it. 4-star Quartz, Awakening Mats, 10k rank EXP, Mega Crisp for crafting, and 1% Trust Moogles. Yeah, that's everything. Cool, some stuff. Kind of weird. Oh, wow, there are enemies here. Didn't think there were. I guess they had to put some enemies. This is just level up resources. Or, I mean, awakening resources, isn't it? I don't want the awakening mats. I really want the 1%. At least one 1% Moogle. Is that, like, one of them? I mean, I've done the stupid farming thing like 6,000 times. They should get at least one. My luck's so bad, but maybe I'm saving it all for Folka. If I'm saving my luck for Folka, no complaints. No complaints whatsoever. If I get 4 Folkas on a step-up, that's just gravy. I really don't need awakening resources. Nothing over here. Okay, so this is okay. I don't think I'll be very popular, though, when I post my reviews for both of the Final Fantasy III characters. I was not super kind to either Refia or... Well, I was... No, Refia I was okay with. Luneth, I was... people are not going to like me for my Luneth review, probably. Yeah, I've stopped buying Awakening Mats from the King. I've got too much. Yeah, that's exactly my problem, too. Between Hearthstone and Brave Exvius, next week is going to be a little bit expensive for me. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Which one's this? Is this the rank experience? Did I do this one already? Cool fight. And of course, the Final Fantasy, or I should say the weapon enhancement raid starts on the 12th, and on the 13th, we find out who won the Million Lapis. Wow. How many of those maps do I have? I didn't even get to pull. Ooh, I have another 4. I could actually rank up right now. Maybe, but I didn't even pull on the FF3 banner and I'm getting 4 bonus units. I mean, the other thing is with the half stamina on, you really don't even need that good of bonus units for this event. Yeah, just 10k rank experience. That is nice. Why can I not get a map for the Moogle one? Save you for later. I have 7 of these. These are just the Christ ones. Like, I remember doing this the first time. There's really, oh, there are fights. Wow, didn't even get a fight the last time. Super cool. Thanks for showing up. Why did you even put fights in here? No, I think it could be technically finished with the King Mog. Might get Elfrida TMR Moogle in case they give us a container. I mean, that's pretty wishful thinking. I'm not saying that you're bad, Squigglesworth. I'm just saying the idea that Alum's going to just give us one of those TMR Moogle containers, that's a dreamer approach right there. I can't wait for next month when we get our Infinity War crossover. Where we get Infinity Stones and we can trade them in for Trust Moogles. I don't know. I guess in that scenario we're working with Thanos. Yeah, I'm just completely overburdened. But you know what I'm going to be doing this week? This weekend, I am going to be definitely getting all of... Where is it? I still have a buttload of currency I gotta use up. So I'm just going to be making as many maxed out Moogles as I can for Folca. And I was talking with a little bit with Nazda on the Reddit thread, and I know that he is not particularly interested in Folca, but he is interested in Xenogears. And that guy has over 1,000 tickets, so... Nothing super interesting. Don't even have a free poll yet. Do have one of these, but nothing to really use it on. All I've worked out, I'm going to be doing the last week of April is the Enchanted Maze for limit first pot stocking up. It's a pretty good bet. If Axstar ends up coming next month, then he should be really powerful. You'll need some stuff for him. Like, you need resources for something. I feel okay with this. I feel like this might be enough to get most everything I want when it comes to Folca. I could have the worst luck for Folca, though, because Folca is one I've been waiting for probably the longest, so I could foresee a very bad event in my future. I'm not even sure what to do. Can't do that. Don't want to do any more of those. Let's see what I still have to buy. Because I know there's some stuff I still need from both Mog Kings. Nothing there. But didn't I have, like... Yeah, I can still get 2 more summon tickets from here. Yeah, I'm about 100 tickets, but probably a few more 4-star tickets than you, so hopefully RNG doesn't screw us. I mean, that's kind of the way you do these things. You basically sit and pray and hope that RNG does not screw us. What we got going on here? Probably need to buy this dagger. There was something about this dagger that was really good. I don't think it was the sword. Oh, shit. I still have... Oh, God. This weekend's going to be a nightmare for fusing shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. I have 42,000 raid points still. Katana is dark? That doesn't bode well for me wanting to get it. I guess I could get a dark weapon, but I don't think I really need it. Because I got a ton, I got 2 of Lenneth's TMRs, so not really needing the dark element, I don't think. But I have to fuse literally 1,000,000 Cactars this weekend. I have 321,000 currency too. I really got to be focusing on the REM event first. Also, the other thing I want to check real quickly, just because I'm kind of worried that I have too many, is... Ooh, wow, I'm actually going to be maxed out on Stamina Pot soon, too. I just have too much stuff, you guys. I have too much stuff. Yeah, I honestly forgot to do it last weekend and did it midweek, but I have a shitload of Cactars maxed out. Well, like starting, actually, I think it's an hour and a half from now, is the fusion rate will go up. So, if you're like me, you're gonna want to be fusing, especially if there's units. If you're a big fan of Xenogears, fuse everything now and just keep it. Yeah, the fusion rate hasn't started quite yet. Should start pretty quickly. Could put that 10% towards REM. I'm not exactly hurting for Trust Moogles, since I can basically get Folka's TMR right away with 50% Trust Moogles. Alright, so we're not going to be doing nothing for the rest of the stream. We're actually going to probably be taking on a 10-man trial because there's only one left, and really you got to be doing as many trials as you can right now because of the half off. So recently we have finished pretty much all of the 12 weapons or 12 equipments, except for one, this one. So besides a few changes needed for my team, I just need a bit of a drink. So I'm going to go get a drink and I will be right back, and then we will take on this challenge. Possibly. Take on and succeed are two different things. Yeah. Ugh. Okie dokie. I'll be back. Alright, so this is the trial that I have not done. Of all the 4-weapon trials, 12-weapon trials, this is the most recent one, anyway. And it is probably the most difficult, just for being the most recent. That being said, I don't think it's impossible. So, with a little bit better setup, I honestly think we could do it. Yeah, I've not gotten around to doing it. Well, now is a good time because with the 50% stamina, you can essentially, and really nothing super interesting going on, now's a good time to just start clearing out trials or summons, especially if you need to go back and do a lot of the summons. Now's a good time to do it. I've been too busy to do it. A lot of this stuff recently, but it's not a bad idea. So Alferg, which is a terrible name. Yeah, I think this is a pretty easy trial to screw up. So let's read what we got to do on Reddit first. All right, so you will spend the majority of this fight in the 100% to 50% phase. And that's fine since this is where you will be doing the missions. The main reason this phase will take some time is because the damage reduction buff that the boss places on itself, this buff as well as the elemental resistant buff it uses, can't be dispelled. So you'll have to just wait for them to fall off naturally. For elemental resistance buffs, this isn't such a big deal. You just use a different element. Speaking of elements, you ideally want to use either wind or ice magic if possible. Both wind and ice will be usable throughout the entire fight, and the boss won't buff its resistance to those elements. Okay, so we want to be using wind and ice. Cool. Nor does it have any innate resistance to them. Magic damage is recommended because the boss will counter physical damage you deal. Okay. Picking a tank for the setup for the fight can be difficult. The boss deals a lot of physical and magical damage, both single target and AoE. This is what I think is most difficult about this fight. Best advice I can give is to the strongest attack and magic breaks you can on the boss at all times, and use whatever cover works best for you. If you're still finding that damage is too high, use damage mitigation buffs and consider raising your party's water and wind resistance. For reference, I chose to use physical cover for the first phase. Okay, so whatever you're going to be using, which makes also sense because if you have a bunch of mages, then they should be able to stand magical damage more than physical damage. Hey, Link, welcome back. How are you doing? When you're about to transition to the second phase of the fight, consider putting re-raise on your entire party, as the transition can be rough. Alright, then we get into the 50% to 0% range. When that 0% is the goal. The transition of the boss uses strong AoE, magic, and physical attacks. Because of this, you can't cover both. You will need to take at least one of them. If you are struggling surviving the transition, I recommend switching to magic cover tank. You push the boss, then using Sarah to put physical dodge. Okay, so maybe physical dodge is okay. For the remainder of the fight, the majority of the boss deals will be magic. Oh, thank you, PS4. Thanks for just putting yourself in rest mode. I feel kind of weird pulling at JP and Global. How so? Should feel just fine. Nothing wrong with running 2 accounts, unless you're running 2 accounts and a YouTube and a Twitch, in which case that's just too much work. At JP, never got CG Fina, but on Global, 10+1 gave me 2 CG Fina and a Beatrix. That's a nice 10+1. But for JP, I'm only getting Ayaka. Never been the biggest fan of Ayaka. Never. Never been the biggest fan of Ayaka. Do not like her. 2 CG Fina reminds me of when I did my pull for CG Fina. I did a 10+1 pull and got 2 CG Finas, which was awesome. Don't have much option about healing at some fights. Can't do much with Ayaka. That's tough. For the remainder of the fight, the boss will be doing magic damage. It's because of this and the 30 and 20% thresholds that I recommend sticking with a magic cover tank for the remainder of the fight. That being said, however, you may want to keep a provoke capable unit in the party to deal with. Actually, it's Kajiritsuku. Kajiritsuku. This, if I'm reading that right, this is a single target HP damage based attack that deals 150% of the target's HP and happens every 2 turns. Finally, you'll want to keep up stop protection through this phase, which you can finally do by equipping Lakshmi and using her AoE stop protection buff. Okay. Alright, so that's basically the overview of the fight according to Reddit. Now, our missions here are clear within 30 turns. We're either going to do that or not do that. That's nothing really super worth worrying about. Deal ice, wind, earth, and dark damage. That's a little bit of a pain, but it's only a 10% trust Moogle, so I'm okay with losing that one. Summon Ramuh and Titan. Now this is considerably more important because it gives a materia that is 30% HP, 30% chance to ignore fatal damage when HP is above 60%. That is quite possibly the most valuable thing in this trial. Other than that, he does have a lower spirit, and we're going to be wanting to be trying to do that wind as well as ice damage. Probably we're going to stick to wind though, because tornado is just a more widespread spell, meaning that we can use it more readily. We do, I guess, want to build a water and wind-based magic tank with as high of spirit as possible. So that's where we're going to be bringing in our Awakened Rain. So let's take a look at our Awakened Rain and see what we have. All right, so we have 145% for wind and 160% for water. We can probably do maybe a little bit better than that by getting rid of the darkness one. As I believe this is 20% water, and down here we also have 30% wind. I'm going to go with the 30% wind because it's generally higher. Other than that, I don't think we can squeeze any more elemental resistance without potentially losing a lot. Also, doesn't Awakened Rain have... Oh, wait, I think... Yeah, this gives 60% to wind, so we kind of have to keep that on. So I guess that's as good as our magic tank is going to get for this fight. We're going to keep CG Lid, because CG Lid will just be super, super important for doing the breaks. We want to keep up as much breaks as possible. We do want Titan, because we have to summon both Titan and Ramuh to get the thing with the thing. I can't remember what I was going to say. But to keep the breaks up, we're going to be using Lid. Hopefully to keep magic and attack considerably down on this unit. Other than that, Ramuh here I think is perfectly fine. And on our girl here, pretty strong mage. I do think we got to look at Rem. I don't think Rem's quite as good as we could have her. %10 spirits, that. I think we can do better. I think this is better. Yeah, it's just strictly better. And probably do better for magic, too. Yeah, I have a 30% magic right there. 30%, 30%, 30%. Feel like I have a better magic somewhere in here. 40 and 40. Okay, those are already being used. Guess that's okay. So we gotta watch the stop protection. Stop is going to be super important. I don't feel like my physical will be important in this fight. I think we're going to be sticking mainly with magic damage, using Ignis to buff. So what we're probably going to do is start with this guy. He's going to act as a provoke. Going to be acting as a provoke and AoE cover, which should be fine. And then in the second half of the fight, he will be provoking that 150% attack, which is going to hurt a lot, but I don't think there's really anything we can do about that. And then basically Awakened Rain is ready for the second half of the fight, being a particularly strong magic tank. We're going to open with this, I think. It should be fine. I just want to see if he does any other status effects. Poison and Disease, Petrify, AoE 100%. That could be a problem. Stop, Debuff. Let's just take a look and see who. So he's naturally immune to Petrify, so he's perfectly fine. Awakened Rain is perfectly fine. Our healer is perfectly fine. Citra cannot be really brought. We could get diseased, which would kind of suck. Petrify immune, good. Petrify immune, good. Not Petrify immune. So is it, I think it's worth taking her down to give her a ribbon. Because now she's immune to everything. So even if she gets disease, she loses 10% of her stats, but honestly, that's okay considering that she is immensely stronger. Not only weak to Earth. Earth could be dangerous. Especially if he has Earth damage. Does he do any Earth damage? Doesn't look like it. And Rem is just fairly strong to everything, so I think that'll be okay. Let's give it a whack. Honestly, 25 stamina is just nothing to us. It is nothing. Alright, so how do we want to do this? We want to debuff first turn, and I think we will bring out Rem. Now, I don't think it does stop until the second half of the fight, but just in case, we're going to put stop resistance. We are going to put AoE cover up. We are going to debuff for attack as well as magic. To make sure we survive the first turn, we're also going to put up some defense. And then Rem can just tornado for some fun. We're really not going to be doing that much, but it's okay. We're just getting some summon orbs. Okay, so that hurt a bit, but nothing really that we couldn't handle. So now we're going to swap out and just bring in our 2 mages. I think we're going to bring in Ignis too. Lots of people commenting on my YouTube video. That's why I wanted to get it up first. I like, just feels so important to get it up. That will sound just not super great. It's important to get it up, you guys. I can't even explain how important it is to get it up. Would killing Rem for the Esper speed it up? Yeah. I'm going to wait and see how quickly we hit near the 50% mark. If we get too close to the 50%, then I'll be abusing it. But for now, this is the thing. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to Charm and Provoke. So yeah, we're going to take some damage. But not that much. That's actually perfectly fine, because now we can basically get this, put up this, as well as an elemental buff, which basically just fully heals us and puts us into a good position. I mean, so long as before 50% we get so long as before 50% we get the Esper gauge filled once, I think we're going to be okay. So it's been 1, 2 turns. So throw up the guard again just in case. I mean, he's doing damage, but it's not super scary. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is that I might be a little too light on stop resistance by not keeping Awaken Rain in the party. But I don't think he is supposed to use stop in the first half of the fight, so in theory we should be okay. Not a single Esper Orb? Okay, game. Well, we'll Limit Burst it up, which will give us a nice, juicy regeneration per turn. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, ow, my bones. Alright, well, as scary as that kind of was, it really didn't damage most of our primaries, so... So I guess for a turn, Rem's just going to be hitting by herself. Oh, go away. Go away, notifications. 90%, 1000% max damage. Okay. Next is 70%. I figured that was a little bit too strong. Alright, so now we can basically do a summon. That's kind of hurting her, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Oof, ow, stop punching me, Jesus. Okay. Defense down. Spirit up. I mean, still has provoke. I think I just provoked last turn, so I should be able to debuff him safely. Don't really need her out currently, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in CG Lid, who is badly injured. I'm going to get her to do Titan first. Fist! Get fisted! Alright, so then what I'm going to do is, so we don't have to worry about it because this is getting a little annoying, we're going to make sure that we do this and heal, and then we're going to kind of kill Rem. Just so we can basically get it right up and going. Oh yeah, we were going to break him, just in case. Cool. Still one more turn before I can use that. Guess I'll just put water resistance on her. Ouch. Hurts a bit. Hurts a lot. Alright, so now I think we're going to use our stronger debuffs. And we're going to summon Ramuh and get that out of the way. Okay, so that's done. We're going to recast this. We are going to full heal. I'm just going to put auto revive here. Oh yeah, I guess I need to do something with him. Water resistance there. Why not? I guess I could have used status effects, but I want to save that. Ow. Okay, so bring back in. Now we want to start doing some damage. Alright, so let's go in here, put on some elemental resistance, and use our big buff. Why not? Alright, let's do some damage, shall we? Okay. Kind of want to use this. Guess we don't really need to worry about limit bursting for now. We want to start doing some actual damage to this guy. So we'll heal and put... We'll start just kind of be putting auto life everywhere, I think. When we get to 70%, we'll use the damage reduction. That should help considerably. And we're going to provoke. That's better. That feels better. Cool. And he auto heals himself. I think I'm okay to do this. To recast Mix. I'm also okay, I think, to put up Princess Guard. Although we already have super high stats, so... Okay, well, I guess we will be ready for it next turn. Oof. Ow. 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 Stop punching me. It's painful. Alright, so put up that. Put up status protection. I don't know if we hit a stop at 70%. We don't. I am going to debuff him because I don't remember when the last time I debuffed him was. Just in case. And then I am going to throw auto revive here and here. Because the mages are the most likely to die horribly with a bomb. Oh, okay. All right. So next we want to do is we want to bring in Awakened Rain. Apparently, 49%, 29%, and 19% can't pass. Yeah, I've heard that. There are stop markers. Specifically, when we get to 50%, I'm a little worried about his stop abilities. Where did it go? I thought I had it up still. Huh. I guess I closed it? That's kind of interesting. I didn't think I'd do such a stupid thing. Alright, bring up Alferg. I don't really want to bring what's-her-face into this. But it's probably a good idea to debuff him as much as we can. So maybe what I'll do is... And I'm just going to do our super debuff. Or maybe I won't. I don't remember how many turns does it last? Because if it only lasts one turn, then it's not worth doing. Control F, lid. Not summer lid, not hunter lid, CG lid. God, there are so many versions of lid. It's 2 turns. That might be okay. Whoops. Bring that back up. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so we're going to debuff him for all he's worth. Actually really doesn't have that much HP. No, he does have that on this turn, so... If next turn we bring in and we do enough damage, then we can just probably do a good push to get to 50%. That and auto revive. And here we're going to put up... Really want to hold on to the stop protection for as long as possible. Gonna do the provoke thing. Defend, I guess. Hurts not as much as it previously did. Okay, so now we bring in... Whoops, that was wrong. Gonna make my big push here. This could be very, very wrong, but I don't care. Or we're just not gonna get there. Fine. Well, we'll put this up, and then... I guess we're just going to use this turn to heal and put auto revive on somebody. You. Ouch. 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 Alright, so if we move into the next turn, we're going to take a lot of damage. We're going to take a lot of damage. think I'm still more scared of the actual physical attacks. I think I'm more scared of that. Of course, we could die right away here. So we put on elemental protection. We have AoE cover. Ooh, I bet his... Ugh. He still has debuffs. He might not have them in a second, though. What was that? Why did so many chains get dropped? Like, I've never seen such a bad tornado. No. I don't know what happened there, but I've never seen tornado chain that bad in my life. So I don't accept that. Try again, BlueStacks. This time being less shitty. I do not accept that as an outcome. Sorry, game. Try again. Maybe, but that's bullshit. That is bullshit. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Still 2 turns before we can use that. We're already on turn 13. I did not hit her. I did not hit it. I did not. Oh, hi, chat. Hey, look, it's actually hitting properly. Okay, I'm going to try damage reduction and see if this works. And in theory, so long as I can keep my healer alive, I'm okay. Okay, it's pissed. Wow, that's one angry fish. Honestly, that didn't feel so bad. Its debuffs are gone, which is scary. I think Ignis is more important to have alive. So the second half of this fight, the boss is only doing magic damage. But we do want to provoke capable tank, which we do have. Kind of still need everybody for this, so. Alright, we want, basically at this point, he's only supposed to use magic, which basically I think means the game will make him use anything but magic. I'm debuffing as max as I can, for now. Okay. Well, that kind of fixes the stop problem. Sort of. Okay, so he doesn't use that next turn, but I'm kind of screwed already. None of this seems good. Okay. I really should have kept Zeghart out to get nailed, but... So I think I gotta sacrifice Ignis to make this work. And I kind of need her to go away, too. That takes Ignis out of the rest of the fight, which is really, really tough. But I need him alive. I'm gonna pray that this is good. And I'm gonna use her buff everybody ability. I don't know how often he uses his stop ability, but it's a problem. Why not switch Lid for Zeghart? I did. I did do that. Didn't I? Okay, so we gotta get Rem back alive now. And we know what he's going to do. He's going to go right after Zeghart. So if we do this... And we're going to make sure that we debuff him again before... Because Zeghart is going to die. And then I'm going to put up some stop resistance. No, wait, I can't do that, can I? He stops, it's going to be a really giant pain in the ass. You know what? I think I put on the stop resistance. Does it say anything about how often he uses stop? Finally, we want to keep up stop protection through this phase. Yeah. This fight sucks. It just says to keep up stop protection, so I kind of have to. I don't know, just keep hitting him. Ow. Don't kill Rem. One time. That was lucky. Okay, so that there, HP here. And next, you finally get up AoE magic cover. And you put back on provoke. We might be okay now. We might actually be okay. Provided we're not getting debuffed every turn for magic, we should be able to start laying into him. It's turn 18, so I'm not feeling good about the 30 turn thing, but hey, you never know. I mean, we're definitely not doing as much as if we had Ignis here. I'm going to put on, use her limit burst. So we can't do anything with that yet, so we're just going to put on AoE cover again. I think we did that right. Yeah. And then we're going to make sure that we are not provoking, but debuffing. Ow, ow. Ow! Ow! Oh, how did he stop? Jesus, come on, game, give me a bit of a fucking break. God damn, this is an annoying fucking fight, and I do not have Lakshmi fully leveled for this shit. Well, great. Who's the more angry fish? This or Leviathan? I think this is probably the more angry fish, to be totally honest. He is definitely hurting. But so are we. We are hurting a lot. This is a particularly nasty fight. Oh, she died and re-raised, of course. I forgot about that. It's not quite a perfect thing. Hopefully the stop wears off here in a second. Fuck, that is just so close to killing me. Nope, did it. Cool, we finally have our unit back. And she can buff the party. There is something to maybe switching Lid in every turn. when he's not doing his just kill my guy thing, there might be something to switching Lid in, debuffing, and then putting him back out. Yeah, the stop isn't permanent, but it is long enough that it is a problem. Cool, we hit the base percentage. Alright, so we're kind of just keeping our... It feels like we're only just keeping our heads above water. Like, god damn it, that does just so much fucking damage. CG Zekard is stopped. That's kind of bad. It's also actually kind of okay. Yeah, Lid's still stopped. Never mind. That's a terrible idea. Zekard's gonna die in a second. The problem here, though, is that I can't auto-revive everybody. I think I need to take a turn where I can't actually debuff him. I suppose I could use Rem's auto-revive. Yeah, I don't think I can do this fight. Yeah, I think this fight is just made to be a giant pain in the ass. Actually, it's not even really worth doing that yet, is it? It's way better just to have this on, put entire AoE auto-revive. I don't have any way to debuff him, so I'm pretty sure we just die horribly. Like, it doesn't feel like my magic tank can stand up to his attacks. That being said... Okay, so first of all, we definitely need to debuff him. And Zekard died, so we put that there. Yeah, that's true. Now that everyone's alive, now we do the stop resistance. And now we actually get a tornado chain off. We're probably going to die really horrible because we hit the 30%. Oh, that was easy. Does Rem have auto-revive ability yet? No, not yet. So... I'm not even going to do this. I'm actually just going to, I think, debuff again. And I'm running a little low on MP, so I kind of feel like I gotta do something with that. That felt pretty useless. AoE protection, and then... I mean, the thing is he's supposed to be doing water and wind, I thought. Maybe it's just water. Maybe wind is only in certain parts of the fight. You might be right. Maybe I need to gear more for water, less for wind. Wind might be useless. I might have really screwed the pooch on this one. You know, I think I'm just going to use this turn and just put on big old auto revive. Or, I mean, big old regeneration. Ow. Okay, I need essentially to buff. Really, really badly. I think buffing is the thing that I am missing currently in my life. It's not a very big buff, but it is potentially enough to save us from getting murdered. So I need to put that there, and I think I need to heal. One more turn before I can do that. Seghart still has a chance to be stopped, doesn't he? Huh. So is it better to put that? I think it's better just to debuff in case he stops us again, because he seems to be a kind of a dickhole about that. Yeah, there's stop. Fuck, there goes... That's bad. That's very, very, very bad. That's insanely bad. That is, like, the worst thing that has happened to me all day. That is how bad that is. God, I wish I could mulligan a turn. God, I wish... that just... I think that just killed this. I think that just flat out fucking kills us. Well, wind might not be the right thing, then. I'm just going to boost all of our defense and hope to God somebody survives. That's okay. That's less okay. Attaboy. Holy shit, we survived that. Wow. Just fucking wow. Okay, we don't have stop protection and we don't have that. This is terrifying, this fight. Is there an Esper with Aquatic Killer? Leviathan, but I don't think I have my Leviathan built that way. And I don't want to use the Lapis. By the way, hey Skarbowski, how you doing? Oh, I'm stressed beyond belief right now. We're kind of knocking on the door. We're not going to hit the 30 turns thing, but if we beat this, I don't really care. Can Rem do her... God damn it, Rem. Come on, seriously? She can't double cast auto revive. She could heal, though. She could heal. You pulled on those new units? I think they're trash. Hey. Be nice. Be nice. Refia is cute, and she does chain really well with Onion Knight. Magic Knight Lunith, and besides, you need bonus units from Mog King. You behave yourself. I want the 130% boost. That's what I really want. How do new sprites? I don't like how Magic Knight Lunith works, but oh, that is true. Golem does have that, but Golem's currently on my tank, keeping us barely alive. So we gotta break him this turn. We also gotta put, I think, we just gotta spend a turn putting auto revive on everybody, or at least the main two. And I really think we got to put up... maybe stop protection's more important here. I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Stop protection or magic cover? Both are super important. Last turn was that. I really don't want to get stopped again. Last turn, his magic attack just didn't do that much damage. Screw it. Stop protection. Ooh! Ow! Okay, well, I think we are definitely making the push for the 20%. Although I may only use one of Rem's spells for Tornado, I may... honestly, they both have a good kick in the nuts if they fail. Yep. Okay, we'll use Rem for healing, I think. And then just push damage with our stronger mage, getting some chaining, hitting the 20%, which is a blocked... Yeah, we can't get past 19%. So we're going to do that. We're going to put up magic cover. He's already got his... But we're going to provoke anyway to make sure that he stays covered. And then... Oh, God, we can't use Princess Guard. Shit. Shit. Do we just use this? God, I wish Princess Guard was actually available. What does her 120 MP ability even do? I never use this thing. Control F. Santa... That's not how you spell it. Santa Rosalia. Ooh, auto revive. Oh, that's auto revive ability. Oh, cool. Nifty. Nifty Nidorino. Let's use that right in the Bambino. Are we going to find out the next week's units in 4 or 5 more days? Folka. Folka is CG Water Veritas, dude. Ouch, 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 ouch. Holy fucking shit. Ouch. How can I help you to never do that? The raid is Xenogears. Just ask Squigglesworth. He knows everything in chat. It looks like CG Folka will be a healer based on the Limit Burst description. Fuck, that last ability really, really hurt. Alright, so we got a debuff this turn, for sure. We can't use that yet, so we're just gonna kind of have to do this. I think, though, we're gonna do the exact same thing as last turn, and basically push damage once and heal, which frees up her to put on some auto-revive again. Okay, we're down to 16%. She may be the new #1 healer. If she's going to have a ton of MP, we know that much. CG units are always a safe bet, you guys. Always. Put that there, that there. We're gonna get stopped, aren't we? Yep. That's bad. Alright, well, we're definitely... Skarbowski, you can see it on the live stream video. Okay, I think... Actually, would damage reduction be better here? It's a little too late for that. Kind of got to put up AoE protection. Kind of got to put up AoE protection, because he died last turn. Oh, this sucks. This sucks a lot. Why did you have to get fucking stopped? Couldn't you have avoided it somehow? I know that's not really possible. I think I'm going to just use the Limit Burst, because it's 40% damage reduction, which seems really important right now. Meanwhile... Boy, I'm putting a lot of faith that he just can't straight kill us. Ow! Kill Water Verdus. Kill Medina. Kill Medina. Don't kill anyone else, but kill Medina. Well, one more turn and Medina gets unfrozen, so whatever. I love her little water spirits. They're super cute. Super cute! It's a healer. Healing staff. Come on, you guys. Use some imagination. Could you try and straight kill? Well, he has a higher defense, so I think it's way more dangerous to try that approach. Which is the problem I have with doing it. I mean, it's definitely a possibility, but I think it's a little risky. I think it's way safer to just do this. Everyone's having a calm chat. Like, I love CG Water Veritas. And I'm like, I've almost beat this fucking fight. Everyone in chat's so calm, and I'm just like, just a little bit further. Oh, God. Okay. Fuck subtlety, we're just pushing damage now. Oh no, I should limit burst, because her limit burst actually gives a boost, I think. It should. Yeah, she should have it, right? It's not very good. Well, 106% boost is nothing to complain about either. Or do I just do damage and get the boost next turn? I'm going to push damage, I think. Okay, down to 10%. He's like so close to being dead. But before I do that, who has auto revive and who doesn't? You have auto revive. You have auto revive. Princess Guard is still one turn away from being usable. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal, and I'm going to put auto revive just in case on Awakened Rain, because he is way more important in this fight right now, currently. In my life, I have to give it more to him. And we're going to debuff this asshole, too. I mean, yeah, we probably do have... Ow. Just fucking ow. Kill him, I don't care. Ah, you pansy, you couldn't even kill him. You couldn't even kill him properly. God damn it, you suck. I do forget that we just swap in. It's not an instant death if we screw that up. Does he have... He still technically has auto revive, but I'm going to give him it anyway. Full buff. Oh, that's a good point, Squigglesworth. Her sprites do kind of remind me of that, too. So we can't stop resistance, so that sucks a little bit of ass. God damn it, I want to beat this thing! He stopped Veridit, or Sighart, which kind of sucks. Please stop hitting me, it's very painful. But I don't really care if he stops Sighart, because Sighart is kind of just a pain magnet. We're going to Pain Town, everybody. Population, this asshole. Pretty sure we can win this fight, but I don't want to say it yet. %. Just like my milk. Okay, 30% here. We're going to put auto revive here. Then we're going to make sure that we status protection, not that it matters. Ow. Fuck, that just hurts. Ow. Well, time to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. That's not Tifa's strongest attack, though. Let's use the water attack. That'll be good. I mean, he wanted to use the water attack. We said it wasn't a good idea, but there you go. Woo! Yeah! I'll take it. And that's why you don't rely on physical damage dealers for this fight. Oh. You know what that means, guys? Beaten all 12 equipment trials. Fuck you, game. I don't even care. We got the 2 best things from that trial. I want to take a second. We got to do a victory lap. We got to do a victory lap here. Look at this. Let's just take a little bit of a walk around. Look at all those gray equipments. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Feels good, you guys. Feels fucking good. I have been definitely putting this shit off, so it feels really good. Thank you, Skarbowski. Oh, that feels really good to have all of these fuckers done. Oh. Oh. I mean, we didn't get all the trial stuff, but you know what? I don't care. Because all of that extra stuff, that's just window dressing. What's really important is you get the best equipment or the best stuff out of that trial. And it's never summon tickets. Summon tickets are not what you're there for. You're not there for the event currency. That's all bonus. You want the cool weapons that you can only get from the trial and the cool materia that makes your team stronger. Other than that, perfectly fine. We're going to do a victory summon. Also because I have it. Why isn't it refreshed yet? Oh, it's 1 minute before midnight. We even beat it 1 minute before midnight. That's how efficient I am. And for anyone who's wondering how serious I am about CG Volca, I have 10 Select-A-Unit tickets. I will be using it on CG Volca if I do not get at least 2 CG Volcas. There is no way I am suffering through not getting a 7-star CG Volca. It's just not happening. It's not happening. Ah. Done. I'm done. I'm done with that shit. I have like 60 tickets and 10 Select-A-Unit tickets as well. Skarbowski, I have been saving a bit. As you can see right here, I've been saving a bit. Well, Squigglesworth, I don't really need the equipment. The materia is nice, but I'm just not... I don't want to use any lapis to increase things because I'm saving all of my lapis for CG Volca. Once I have 4 CG Volcas, then I'll look at expanding my stuff. But for now, I got 172 tickets. I'm prepared to spend for CG Volca. I mean, it's not Nazta's like, it's not Nazda level tickets, but it's pretty good for savings. 50k lapis, though. I'm saving all my lapis. That's a lot of lapis you have saved up there. That'll be good, too. You're the opposite of Nazda. I think Nazda spends a lot, or spends lapis and then uses his tickets. But Nazda has like 1,000 tickets. That's just crazy. Woo! Victory summon! It's not even going to be a rainbow, but who cares? That's perfectly fine. You know what? I'm in such a good mood from beating the last of the equipment trials that I don't even care if I get a blue. Next week I'll care if I only get blues, but for tonight, no, not so much. Because next week's going to be a busy week between Folka's event coming out, as well as Hearthstone. It's going to be a busy week for me in terms of streaming, because I will be streaming both Hearthstone and Brave Exvius next week, because it's big events for that. Well, I still have the Madam Mansion, which will probably be the next thing I'm doing. And after that, I still have a lot of the trials like Omega. So I have plenty of things still to do. No worries, Skarbowski, I got lots to do. And some of the hard mode bosses too. Woo! Arena is so much fun! Pretty sure Nazda can be click 1,000 times for summons. Maybe Nazda will hire someone to do that for him. But clicking the ticket thing 1,000 times is insane. Mega was a bitch with the fire resistance. Yeah, you kind of gotta... I think the main thing in that fight is set up for fire resistance, then just kill him as quickly as possible. I haven't really looked at that fight. Like, I haven't done any research on a lot of those fights. Like, tonight, I've tried the crab once before, and it did not go well, so tonight, for just taking a second look at the fight, and even then I kind of screwed up the fight pretty badly. So if I can give some final closeout advice to that trial, as I get drowned, the most important thing I would say is definitely get more water resistance than wind resistance, because just a strong physical tank for the first half of the fight is really all you need. Second half of the fight, stop resistance. So the two more important things I would say in the fight is stop resistance or Ayaka. I don't have 7-star Ayaka, so I don't like bringing her to fights. The other thing that I would say is super important is like as much water resistance as you can possibly get, as well as spirit. It is still a very tough fight, and that shows probably just because it is one of the more recent fights in terms of the 12 ones, so yeah. I mean, if you have Ayaka or anyone who can heal stop resistance, that really feels like what was key in that fight. Definitely not as smooth as it could have been for me. I feel I could have done a better job. Also, just having a better tornado partner would have helped too. You know, kind of like this. You know, the chaining goes smoother when you have two strong mages. Yeah, I would not go the physical route at all. For one thing, that boss has just a stronger physical defense than he does a spirit, and Tornado just works so well as an easy chaining magic. Medina's triple casting of Tornado definitely helped. You want AoE auto revive on a couple of units. That was another reason I brought Rem. I always know that Rem has that ability. And auto revive can be so much more valuable. Clearing stop, you can also just kill the unit, but when I lost Ignis midway through the fight, that was kind of the panic moment for me, where it was like, gotta be really, really careful. Take it just generally a lot slower, you know, kind of like waiting for Ash to finish Barrage. But wind damage is probably the best way. Doing the 2 summons in the first half of the fight was really, really easy. Even at a 3rd summon gauge, beating it within 30 turns, that feels like probably the more difficult challenge. Yeah, that's the other problem with, he does imbue you in the physical route, which basically makes the physical route just bad. It just makes it bad, you guys. Don't do it. Use magic. Use magic, be happy. Take every single thing that Alan gives you. So honestly, I gotta say, for the first day back streaming, feels like it was a good day. Got a unit announced that I have been waiting for a while. We got some excellent news about Xenogears, and we beat the 12 weapon trials, so, you know, it doesn't look like there's a 12 weapon trial this month, so guess I'm up to date on that finally. Killed it in 29 turns. I think it was down to the wire. It is definitely a difficult fight. Even with 7 stars, I would still say it is a fairly difficult fight. But you know what? That Ragnarok, it's a pretty cool sword. Can I take this? Cool. I actually need this. Boop. And boop, boop. There we go. 98.6%. Almost done, Rem. The stats on the sword, it is a 145 attack sword, gaining ice resistance of 50% and 20% magic dodge. So in terms of magic dodge alone is pretty valuable, but 145 on a sword, that's pretty good. That's almost super DMR level. DJ this shit. Oh yeah, and that reminds me, since we're also crossing the date into the weekend, you guys, do remember that we have the fusion rate up. So if next week you are like me and planning on going super hard to get Folka, then you'll probably want a whole bunch of level 60 Cactars. So this is a good time. If you've saved up a ton of raid coins, like, I don't know, or maybe you just have a whole bunch of units that you need to get leveled up. Like for me, I just got my Transterra last week. So she is pretty cool, and I need to level her still. So this is the perfect time to do that. And you know what? Celebration time. Let's get a little bit excited. I'm going to use an EX ticket. Look what kind of ticket we got. How about it? How about we celebrate beating the 12 equipment trials? The fusion, so Skarbowski, the fusion rate is every single weekend in April, Saturday and Sunday, every single weekend. So let's just quantify this. Folan is actually okay. There's a ton of units I wouldn't mind getting. The one I really want the most, though, probably Cloud. Yes, King Mog Cactars too. Use everything available. Okay, well, because I get to do this in chat, give a little rainbow luck in chat. Let's see what we get. Although it's not really rainbow luck. What a surprise. It's a rainbow. It's a shit chance. That's basically it. And I'm just going to go for her. The chances of hitting with a 5-star EX ticket, a brand new unit, is pretty shit. It's pretty shit. Okay. Definitely not the best outcome. Definitely not the worst. To be fair, I kind of put that on the same, like, that is about as close to getting a cloud as I could have gotten without getting cloud. I do have, I think, am I up to 3 or 4 of her? 3. I love her TMR. Her TMR is just really good for building true dual hands. So, no complaints there. No complaints whatsoever. Plus, I honestly think she is just a super cute sprite. Love it. Love it. Good stuff. Nothing to complain about. Gotta fuse these 2 witches in, though, at some point. So I think that's it for tonight, you guys, because it is midnight here. And so tomorrow, what I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to be streaming because stream numbers are really bad on Saturday, as it turns out. Because it's like a Friday night, so you do normally just don't get enough. We'll be streaming Sunday, though. Sunday, I will also be announcing the new streaming schedule. That video will be posted on YouTube. I'm also going to be doing a few Hearthstone videos coming up, and we are going to be starting doing Hearthstone streams. And I know that's scary to a lot of people because not a lot of people like Hearthstone, but it is kind of a fun game to watch. So look forward to that in the future. If nothing else, you can just watch me lose and have a good time with us. So other than that, that's pretty much it. Next week, we will be doing a lot of polls. I don't think we're going to be doing MOG poll videos next week. We are just going to be doing live stream polls for Folca. That way you guys can get the joy of watching either some salt. And after that, Thursday in America, I guess Friday in Japan, Friday early morning, Witchwood, the new expansion, comes out in Hearthstone. I will be opening approximately 150 packs of cards on stream, then screwing around with some of the dumbest ideas I could possibly do for decks, like Control Hunter, Buff Paladin, just a whole bunch of things that probably are not good ideas, but I'm going to be trying them anyway. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sitting through a pretty strenuous, intense fight. And I will see you guys on Sunday for another stream. Probably going to be a mix, I think. Going to be a mix of Brave Exvius and Hearthstone. So I will see you all then. Gotta stop clapping my hands. You guys will end the stream as we normally do. I almost forgot to do it. Thank you very much for watching, and may all your polls be rainbows. And all of you guys, definitely, remember, take care, both physically and mentally, because, yeah. Take care, guys. Have a good one.